And here's the problem with mainstream society's views on what attracts people. So the problem with mainstream society is that, like, so from our perspective as men, we assume that women must be attracted in the same way, but they're not acting the way that we expect them to act. So anybody that's been out approaching girls, you guys really quickly start realizing, wait, what's going on here? The girls aren't doing the things that I would do if I were in their shoes. If I send them a dick pic, guess what they end up doing? They're not like running over to my place. Instead, they're blocking you, right? Because, like, if a girl sent you a picture of her boobs, you'd be running to her place. But the girls are not attracted in that way. Girls actually care about who you are as a person. They care about your self-perceived status as opposed to who you think you are. Like, a lot. That's a big thing. It's not like the biceps. It's not, the biceps that make a girl attracted to you. Because, like,
look at those biceps. Ooh, I mean, come on.
I mean, like, who wouldn't be attracted?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm kind of sexy. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, so it's yeah, society just has a lot of things wrong. I mean, nothing against it, but it's like the same way that, like, I don't know, like, it's really tough to, like, talk about nuanced ideas, and this is why it's tough to talk about nuanced ideas, because you actually have to sit down and listen to it. And there's so much content, so much material out there on every subject, and when you don't understand something, you automatically assume that you understand everything about it, because you're just too ignorant to understand that. Like a lot of people think they understand cooking, but when you actually start studying cooking, it's like, oh, there's like this type of thing, there's this type of thing, and then, like, it becomes a lot more complex, and you realize how idiotic you actually were in it. It's the Dunning-Kruger effect. The more you know something or understand it, the less you realize you understand it, and then hopefully you start moving to a place of mastery. Mm-hmm. And that's honestly how dating is in the real world. People think they understand it. Women don't get attracted that way. They get attracted to self-perceived status, and you act a certain way when you actually believe in yourself.
All right, next question.
Why do I keep getting flaked?
Why do you keep getting flaked?
You go for it.
I think there's two major reasons that are worth honing in on. One is that you didn't punch through the wall, that you didn't show enough intent, that there was no sexual tension, so you were just too soft in your approach. Your approach kind of was hesitant, and it didn't have that masculine polarity to it. And ways like your voice, like how strong is your voice? Are you speaking with passion? Are you speaking in a breaking rapport tonality where it sounds masculine? Or are you like, oh, hey, it's nice to meet you, right? Which one are you closer to? And a lot of guys, like, just record the audio of your approaches. You might be shocked to find that the way you're talking is kind of subservient. Like, it's like you're talking to someone who's above you rather than talking like someone who, I don't want to say above her, but someone who's equal, right? Someone you're totally comfortable around. And then eye contact is the second part of that. Like, are you making intense sexual eye contact? Like, you need to give her the impression that if you were in a room together, you would pick her up, throw her on the bed, and ravish her. And if girls don't feel that way when they meet you, what is the reason to see you again? Like, why would they want to see you again? If there's no possibility of something sexually exciting happening, why would they want to see you again?
Yeah.
Right? So that's the first aspect.
If she can't call you daddy, then, which, I thought I heard her laugh. If she can't call you daddy, then, like, she's not going to be sexually aroused by you. That's, like, the honest truth. She wants a man. Now, a lot of you guys are insecure with being called a man. You guys are like, oh, no, I'm a boy. But if you said I'm a man, you guys would be insecure about that. You guys would feel uncomfortable with that reality. So the reason flaking happens is because what people will do is that when you talk to a girl, the girl will do almost like a value assessment versus risk assessment. So when she thinks about hanging out with you, she's like, I can hang out with this guy that might possibly be cool and fun, i.e. attractive, or, free of outcome, high status individual, or is he going to be a loss? Hanging out with him is a loss. So she can either hang out with you, which is like maybe like a very low chance of you being cool, or but a high risk of it being weird, awkward. And girls are not as adverse to like negative emotions because they don't have to get rejected as much. On the other side of things, though, she can go hang out with maybe her friend Brittany. Brittany, she has a lot of past experiences with. Brittany is a positive gain. She's a very high chance of being a good time. So now she's doing like this value assessment. And guess what? Brittany is going to be a better value assessment. So she's going to hang out with Brittany instead of you. And now she flakes you. Or she gets insecure and gets in her head, overthinks it. And then because she overthinks it, she's going to be like, oh no, my makeup isn't on point. My hair isn't on point. And like, I'm just not going to show up. It's like, not to mention a girl has so many guys on her phone trying to hang out with her. Like, as opposed to most guys don't have as many options as a woman. So guess what? The girl's going to flake you because she's like, oh, dude, I have 100 guys who want to hang out with me. So is it really that big a deal if I hang out with this one person? Whereas you are thinking about it throughout the entire week. She thought about it once. And now she's like...
That is usually true.
Unless you're a high-quality individual.
But I would say, for example, like there was one girl, I had a 2-minute interaction with her like 2 months ago. And then I never ended up meeting up with her. And then a few days ago, she said... Haha, hey, haha, I was thinking about you, haha. What are you up to? And that's at 12 a.m. clearly kind of a booty call text, and that was from a 2-minute interaction. But there are a lot of guys vying for any girl's attention, so if you don't stand out from the crowd, there's no reason for her to want to see you again. She's like, but if you stand out just a little bit, because most of the guys are very weak in the way they're hitting on her. We just were messing with a girl's Bumble account, and I noticed 2 things. They were either super boring, like, hey, how's it going? What do you do for fun? It's just super boring, no dick behind it, or overly sexual.
My girl's getting some food.
Very nice of her. So,
What?
I said,
What are you guys getting?
Some.
Food?
I'm sorry, you're talking.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Keep talking, sir.
Yeah, I'll get some food though. Whatever you guys want to get me.
Do you want some food too?
That's no, I'm good. Thank you. It's quite the
What
pose.
do
Karate. All right, so
All right.
or it's just hypersexual. It's like, hey, want to fuck? Hey, want to come to my place? And both come across as extremely needy, extremely lame. And out of like the 30 guys I messaged, none of them had anything resembling decent game. So
Yeah.
the competition is there, but the bar is fairly low. So if you just have a little bit more intent, you're a little bit more free from outcome, like you're a little bit more willing to walk away from the other guy. She senses you're not pushy, you're not needy like these other guys. If you have a little bit of those 2 things, that'll be enough to stand out and make your numbers solid.
Yeah, so check this out too. So you can act in a way that's high status, and the better you are at this and the more congruent you are to this personality, the better off you'll be. So a lot of you guys who are just getting into this and you're trying to fake this personality, guess what's gonna happen? There's gonna be little things in there that are incongruent to who you actually are. So you're gonna be like trying to act like a boss, but in all actuality, you feel like maybe like a kitten. You're trying to act like a lion, but you're a kitten. You're a paper tiger. See, I pulled your stuff up. That was his. I mean, that was mine. Trademark Karisma King.
All the good ones are his.
Yeah.
All the shitty ones I came up with, right?
Yeah. We got this down. So here, we'll go to the next
Next question. Let's do a few more. We don't want to, because we have so many things to cover.